Okay, I'm going to show you what I think is the best way to store food while mobile living. Stick with me. So here you are, getting ready for your trip. You've gotten all the food you want to take out of the pantry, got it out, and or you've just, you've gone to the store, you've got it sitting out. So what are you going to do? Are you going to pack all those boxes and things and all that? No. So what do? You go to the cabinet and you do what? Let's get the old Tupperware out, right? Okay, I've used it before. Tupperware has its place, but let's be honest, those things are shaped weird. They're not real durable, easy to crack, all that stuff, and they really, can wear out a certain amount of time. But we've all done it. We've all used it. So what do? Here we go. All right. If you don't use it, if you don't use anything, what happens? There you go. You're going to spill it. Who wants that in a van with rodents, bugs? We don't want that. There's my Frosted Flakes too. So can't take the original box. Tupperware is just not that effective. So what do you do with all your stuff? Here we go. Go to your cabinet. Now you guys are going to see how messy my cabinets are, but hey, this will help clean out our cabinets. Okay. You just notice the Nalgene bottle. All you hikers and backpackers know what those are. We've been using those for years, right? For storage. Now, what did I do? I pulled down what? A Stanley cup. How many of you all have these insulated cups, bottles, vessels in your cabinets that you don't use? We have a million of them. Not really a million, but you know what I mean. We have a lot. I bet you do too. Every birthday, every holiday, every safety meeting at work, may have gotten one of these. Actually, for a while it was a trend. Yeah, there you go, right there. I think that one, and that one was free. That one came from a safety meeting. Most of these are insulated. They usually have a pretty good top on them. I'm not saying they're vacuum sealed, but they're meant to keep what? Hot or cold liquid in, right? So why wouldn't they work for your food? So here we go. We're not done yet. Going to the other cabinet. You look at all those stacked up there. I bet you've got them too. Um, Argument would be, yeah, I've got a lot of those, but I can't. You see some of those when I pull them down, they don't have a lid on it. But you may say, I can't keep up with those crazy lids. Yeah, that's something that's a drawback. You may lose the lids or whatever, but probably no harder than keeping up with Tupperware lids. But you see, I just keep pulling them out. Okay, so check out your cabinets. Check that out. Now, you could go to the dollar store. That's what you could say. I'll go to the dollar store and I'll get a bunch of those. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're trying to do this free or very low cost. Because if you go buy a bunch of these, well, there you are. You're how many dollars into food stores? That's what we're trying to avoid. There's a clear one too. You can even see what liquids or solids you decide to put in there. So I just keep on. I just keep pulling these crazy things out. So I want you to do that. Go to your cabinets, get them out, and find the lids. And what we're going to do here in just a second, I still even have more up there. So there's my part of my collection, and there's the food, and I got some milk there just to kind of demonstrate you can do liquids too. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our food in these insulated mugs. Okay, here's my first one, the little UK mug here, and I think I have some rice. Now, you know, how much will that hold? A 16-ounce cup? Oh, hold 16 ounces of rice. Okay, those of you that are full time that live on the road, you know, that's not near enough space for me. I need a lot more if I'm gonna get all my rice in there. Okay, use more than one cup. And you see me cinch the lid down there, turned it upside down, didn't spill. Okay, so there's what, a meal of rice, a weekend of rice. Now I've got my one of the insulated stainless steel ones here for my milk. And again, I think that actually is a little bit more than 16 ounces right there. So I'll get my milk, fill it up. I'm going to put my lid on. And you'll see here, obviously I'm going to cinch the lid. And, I turned it a little bit. But if I turned that upside down, the milk would probably come out. But, probably not going to do that either. You might have seen me get this one out of the cabinet. This is probably one of my favorite. I got this for my birthdays, so it didn't cost me anything. This is my Arctic. I believe it's called the Outback jug. It's half gallon, but I can put a ton of my Frosted Flakes in here. You can see that going. Man, that just that holds more than I'll eat probably on a trip. But I love this. I love this thing, man. But again, I'm not telling you to go out and buy one of these, because if you do, again, we're defeating the purpose, aren't we? So look in your cabinets, look in your closets. I bet there's some you guys don't even use, like me. I don't utilize mine properly. So here I am, after I've gotten everything I want to in my mugs, my jars, my cups. Instead of taking an armload, 6 armloads out to the van every time I leave, I just grab this old beach bag, and there I am, just loading it up. Y'all, I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm so terrible when it comes to stuff like that. There's a glare on the camera. It's not on your computer screen or anything like that. So that's what I do. I load it up, and you want to get fancy, put a piece of painter's tape on there and write on the bottle or the mug what it is, and that way there's no second guessing. You don't have to know unless you have some clear ones like I did. Okay, this is the best part. I want you all to see the best part of this in my position here. Okay, so basically, anywhere in your vehicle, your van, your truck, your camper, that a water bottle or a mug will fit, so will your little food container right there in my bicycle water cage. It fits. Also, yeah, right here on my window here, I have that little cage there. So there you go. I can even get a couple in there. And hey, who doesn't want rice in a coffee mug right up to where you drive? Okay. The point is, nobody would probably do that, but the point is that you can store it about anywhere. And for my smaller ones, you guys have seen my bread box pantry. So the smaller ones just go in there, and again, they're cinched up. So there you go. Food storage for mobile living, whether you're in your camper, your van, your car, your truck. It works for me. I don't know what works for you, but if you would, in the comments, let me know what you all do to keep your food fresh, safe from rodents, and just accessible, if nothing else. So if you watched this video to the end, I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe, and we'll be doing more stuff like this. Also, we've got some trips coming up that's going to be a lot of fun. So until then, get out and roam around. Okay, and you also may be saying, did he just do a whole video on showing us how to pour Frosted Flakes from a box into an insulated mug and give us advice on how to do that? Yeah, guys, it's not rocket science. We're just trying to address some issues that we all come across sometimes. An economic way to carry our food, to carry our gear, and that's how I do it. That's how I do it for for my travels, and I want to hear about yours. So let me know your ideas. Again, get out and roam.